Hey everybody, I'm back and I feel good. The temperature is at 28 degrees. Humidity 71%. I was sick for a week. There were 3 days in which I was barely conscious. I was on my chair, in my lounge chair. I don't really remember those 3 days. I assume that I had the flu A, but that's behind me. And that happened, started, I'd say about Tuesday of last week. And here it is Wednesday. And today's the first day where I actually feel like doing something other than, like simple stuff around the house that I had to do. But today's the first day I felt like working on the B-36. Other than that, there's not a whole lot to say. I came out here and just continued working on the aluminum. It's almost done on this side, believe it or not. There's the centerpiece right there, dead center. I just got to get up there and mount those panels and get the inner ceiling panel in there. And this side's going to be done, believe it or not. It's crazy. You can see I'm leaving just enough room for one strip of rivets to run down through to get that fairing riveted on eventually. These screws are, like, on the real airplane, these are a little bit further in. So this piece right here should have had 4. Plus, in these smaller, more compressed areas, the screws are closer together. That's something I'm just now realizing. There's just so much stuff I had to get right the first shot, I'm not worried about it. That's about it. I have just pretty much been laying around and trying to stay alive. It ain't been no joke. But tomorrow I should get pretty much all that done up there, I would think. This clear glazing panel, it's got those things that you see like right here. So I've got to make those for either side of it, and then just get up there and cover it. I do know I've gone through a bunch of screws. I went through a bunch of hardware stores, and not a lot of them around here have the number 10 sheet metal screws. They have domed ones. They don't have the countersink ones or the flat ones. So I amassed from 3 stores like 700 screws, and I've gone through every one of them. Hard to believe. Well, that also includes up top. I think somebody asked me why I'm not countersinking these. They're pretty close, but they're not exactly flush. The reason being is, in order to do that, I'd have to drill a small hole, and then I'd have to press, a surface like that for the screw to go into to still be able to grab the metal. And that would just upset a lot of what's going on here. If you include the weather stripping and the glazing to go in there, it might be something that I can do to a degree when I do put the glazing in. But that's just one step that I want to get this thing done. There's things that I'm doing that, I'm not going back and redoing them. If something's off just a hair, I'm not fixing it, because I still have so much to do. So much to do. It's ridiculous. And it's mostly details. But that's where we're at. Well, I'm happy to be back working on this thing, that's for sure. And I'll see y'all next time.